My name's David. I grew up in an atheistic family, never hearing that abortion was wrong. At 21 years old, I was cast in a Broadway show. It was in New York City, and I became a successful actor and a performer in movies for Paramount Pictures, Columbia Pictures, and in shows on Broadway and off-Broadway. My girlfriend's IUD at the time, contraceptive, had failed. She became pregnant. I thought I was being responsible by helping to pay for the abortion. I read magazines in the waiting room, hoping to escape. She came out of the operating room a changed person. Depression engulfed her. I dove into my career. The relationship ended. I fathered a second child with another woman. When the contraceptive pill failed, abortion followed. You see, what I didn't understand was this. At the moment of conception, I was not a potential father. I truly was a father. I selfishly pursued my career instead of my responsibility. Soon after, I developed bulimia and fell to about 115 pounds. My voice was hoarse, and the doctor instructed me not to talk. But I was in the U.S. National Tour of Cats. I was in a starring role in a dream production, and I kept singing, and I injured my voice permanently. At 24 years old, my singing career was over, and that's why I sound like I do now. I lost what I was trying to save with the abortion. I sacrificed my children on the altar of my ambition. Addiction came into my life as I tried to run from the pain, and it drove me to my knees. I gave my life over to Jesus and eventually became a Catholic in 1995. My experience with Jesus, I love Our Lady. My experience with Jesus led to a long period of celibacy and purification. My recovery from abortions began with taking responsibility for the gravity of what I'd done. I received counseling. I went on many retreats, including Rachel's Vineyard. I found much healing in the sacrament of confession. Confession is just so awesome. You young people, please accept confession. It's a beautiful freedom. And a lot of freedom came from sharing my testimony, as I'm doing today. One morning during prayer, in my mind's eye, I was driving a car, and I tried to stop for a little girl who was in front of the car, but the brake failed. Her face smashed against my windshield, and a voice said to me, "David, this is your daughter." I was terrified. Then I saw Mother Mary holding her hand, but this time my daughter was beautiful with no injuries. I said, "Mother Mary, can I talk to her?" She said, "Yes, you can, David." I said, "How will I know she's in heaven?" Mary said, "She's with me, isn't she?" That day, I was reconciled to my daughter, Tina. On another occasion, in prayer, I saw my son, Benson. He's playing the piano for a choir of angels in heaven, and we were reconciled. God is forgiving. 10 years ago, I met Kirsten, and we didn't believe the lie of this world that you're supposed to have sex before marriage. We practiced chastity, and we waited. 7 years ago, we were married. And young people, please practice chastity before marriage. It'll really help your marriage. 2 years ago, we received a tremendous gift. A miracle pregnancy. My good wife was, with no medical intervention whatsoever, we had a natural birth. At 48 years old, Kirsten had a natural pregnancy after an experience with Our Lady at Częstochowa in Poland, where she just felt that something was happening. Now we know what was happening. God has given me another chance. We are Kirsten and David. We love marriage. We love life. And we love the unborn. Therefore, we are silent no more.